All right, hi, I'm Beck Lane. This is Catalyst and Company. Catalyst and Company, where we're catalysts in each other's lives as well as our own, and we work at being the artists we've always wanted to be. Now, part of this life is having incomprehensibly dumb stuff happen to us, and and how do we deal with it? How do we tolerate it? And you see, if you watch these videos at all, you watch me go through so much dumb stuff. It's hard to conceive of at times that I've had all these great opportunities and things just go poof in front of me, and just dumb things happening almost on a daily basis. And yesterday was another dumb day. But I will get to the how do we deal with it part. I will get to the how do we deal with it point. So yesterday, I because of a friend, I was able to pay my phone bill. I'm always on here saying if you'd like to help support Catalyst and Company, the links are all down below. And I'm not saying it because it's cute. It's because I'm always struggling. And I don't believe it should be a part of an artist's life. I don't believe it has to be part of an artist's life. And every day I wake up and I go, today's going to be the day. Today's every single day. Today's going to be the day. Today's going to be great. Today is going to be awesome. I say my little mantras. I walk around and I go, you are my lotus blossoms, and these are the seeds, and the seeds will grow lotus flowers out of the mud. And Nam Yoho, I have to write it on my arm. Nam Yoho Renge Kyo. Nam Yoho Renge Kyo. This is the first time I'm saying it actually, where people might hear it. So I have that meditation prayer hanging up all over the house, and I say it all day long, and I'm doing my things, and I'm spreading the seeds and watching for the lotus blossoms, and talking to myself about cause and effect, which of course Nam Myoho Renge Kyo is about. It's cause and effect. And anywho, yesterday a friend helped me pay my telephone, or the day before, my friend helped me to pay my telephone bill because all my little prayers I'm waiting to have answered. And anywho, we got that taken care of, and as soon as I paid the bill, I went out and I got some basic things that I needed, like toothpaste. So when I say, if you'd like to help support Catalyst and Company, I mean, please. Because yesterday I woke up and my domain name for my website had been discontinued. It's just something I've been putting off because I'm non-yohoing my way towards something. I'm good, hopefully, at some point in time. But this is the second time in 10 years or 11 years that I've lost my domain name. My first domain name associated with my website and everything else was Beck Lane. Then once I could get my website up and running again and own a domain name, it was becklane artist. becklaneartist.me, and then I was able to get becklaneartist.com. I tried to buy Beck Lane Artist back. It is on, somebody owns it and wants to sell it for $3,000. That's not happening. So this morning I woke up, I let yesterday go. I was just like, I'm just going to paint because I haven't been able to paint. I've been doing all these reels and things on YouTube and TikTok and sharing and resharing and trying really hard to spread those seeds so that we can grow lotus flowers and a future for me out of the mud. I've been working really hard at this. My neighbor Pete, talks about it all the time, how, that every day I'm doing 7, 8, 10 hours online, and then Uh, there's days when I just paint. And he's like, I watch your paint. He'll tell people, I watch your paint 10, 12, 14 hours a day. So I'm always working. I'm always trying. I'm always really, really trying. And so for yesterday to lose my domain name after having 3 or 4 sales fall through, I was just feeling defeated. And I thought, you know what, just paint, just ignore all the problems and just go ahead and paint. And so I worked on the 9th edition to the Frida portfolio that I want to do. She's the 9th out of 54 Frida portraits that I'm going to be doing. It may take a while, but be doing. But this morning I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning and I thought, you're going to fix this. You're going to fix this and keep spreading the seeds. So this is what I did. Instead of deciding to just let it go, because it is really disheartening. It is absolutely heartbreaking and disheartening, because I've been sharing this website address now for over 10 years. I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of brochures and postcards with my domain name on it, with my address on it, to my website, and it's really overwhelming. And this is what I want you to hear, is it is so overwhelming to have this happen when we work so hard at this. We're not treating it like a hobby. If you're watching this website, you're most likely, or watching these videos, you're most likely not treating your art like it's a hobby and it's something frilly and fun and nilly-willy and on the side, and I'll only do it on the weekends. We're really working at this. We take this very seriously. So to lose a key component to who we are to the rest of the world, it's dismantling. It's like having the rug pulled out from underneath you again. But I got up at 4 o'clock this morning, had some coffee, and got to work. That meant taking my website off as many places as possible, my old website off as many places as possible, and using the free website link that I have through Wix, relisting it on everywhere I possibly could. And let's keep in mind, on YouTube, I have 650 videos like this and live streams up. And now I have, actually it's well over 650. I think it's closer to 665, 670. Plus all the reels I've been putting up. So there's over 750 there that I have to take care of. I can't even think about it. Then I've got it listed on TikTok, Instagram, hundreds and hundreds of posts on Instagram, on my Facebook page. It's just everywhere. But I instead of thinking about all of that, thinking about the thousands of places that I've listed this one website with my domain name for the past 10, 11 years, it's like, okay, break it down. So I just started taking it down off as many of the reels that I could, and the videos that I could on YouTube as quickly as possible, putting up linking the free website address to them, then going to, I know this is lengthy thing to talk about, but this is what you've got to take on if you've got to take it on. I had to take down my Instagram bio. I put up the new address temporarily. Then I went to Linktree and had to build a new Linktree. And a Linktree is a central location. It's basically a site where you can build a central location for all of your stuff. And it makes it pretty. You know, listing your website, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, for me, Patreon, please use Patreon. TeePublic, please utilize TeePublic if you like my artwork. Pinterest, all the stuff that I do, it's a central location for everything. It's almost like a Yellow Pages listing, a phone number, a listing. It's a listing. So I had to do my Linktree, which took 2 or 3 hours to do, re-add images to that Linktree, make sure everything worked well, then take that and list it, relist it on Instagram. relist it on Instagram, Facebook, then go through all the YouTube reels and videos I could and put both of them up. The Instagram address, the Linktree address plus the YouTube address. It is daunting. It is relentless. It is depressing as all hell. It's so frustrating. Number one, to have to do this. Number two, to be in this position where I have to do this. And I talk to a ton of people who understand and a ton of artists who are in the exact same spot I am, where it's like, you know, sales keep falling through, opportunities keep falling through. We have to keep doing all this stupid stuff that we don't want to do that is hopefully going to get us there, get us somewhere someday. It's a lot of, you know, magic and prayers and fingers crossed and stuff, but we have to keep at it. We have to keep at it if we're going to reach our goals, if we're going to give ourselves, if we are going to give ourselves the opportunity of having a future. This is what we have to do. So I was up at 4. It is now after 1:30. It's going towards 2 o'clock. And I literally haven't even stopped doing this stuff except to sit down and visit with Pete for a minute, take a break, and to make this video. And once I get done, I'm going to shower and I'm going to get back at it because this is what we have to do. Not all of us are Romero Brito, the artist living in Miami, who has now a 10,000 square foot space and is highly, I was telling Pete about this, is one of the most highly licensed artists in the world. We're not all living on that planet. Most of us have to do it ourselves. Most of us don't have representation that is going to push our work and promote us. Most of us, even when they're there, they're not doing it. Most of us don't have all the stuff that we want. So we can either give up because this dumb thing happened that shouldn't have happened, or multiple dumb things have happened that really shouldn't have happened and don't happen to normal people. We can either give up, we can get discouraged and give up, or we wake up, we take a day, take a breath, and get back at it the next day when we're feeling stronger and more resilient. And that is my thing today. We're going to keep at this. This has been my theme for 10 years. We're going to keep at this, and we're going to keep at this together. No matter how many times we get punched in the face or get the rug pulled out from underneath us, or have things happen that are just huge and life-shattering and incomprehensible, we're just going to keep at it. That's it. All right, I'm Beck Lane. This is Catalyst & Company. Please, if you would like to help out, I help support Catalyst & Company. And you don't hear this in any other video. You don't hear how difficult things are. If you would like to help out, and you can, all the links are down below, including links to Cash App, PayPal, TeePublic, Patreon, where you can supply monthly support for as little as $5 a month. There's also the links to my galleries. I get a lot of requests on pricing. I don't talk to people about pricing. You have to call my galleries. I make this stuff. They do the business end. That's the way it is. All right, and I guess that's it. So I'm going to shower, even though I really like to go take a nap. I'm going to go shower and then get back to work. All right, ciao. Ciao. Meow, meow. Boink.